This has been far more time consuming than I ever imagined. Maybe see the crack better there. I've cleaned there's still, I don't know if you can see, a wee line where the glue starts. I've been slowly working around with this and trying to grind it as flat as I can get it. I'm not sure just how much the cement I've got, which is, it's supposed to dissolve a layer of this perspex, just a thin layer. It dissolves and then dissolves a layer of the perspex sheet that's going in here. I'm trying to give myself this surface here is flat. It's hard to you can see the edge of the crack that's there, which has to be fixed first. I'm leaving there's gaffer tape, you can see the grey. There's an attempt to waterproof it, it didn't work. I'm still here, the glue is quite rough, and the remains of the ground back, the perspex was still here all the way along this edge pretty much, full length of the crack. And I ground that off with a wee abrasive wheel, which is quite aggressive. You can see how rough it is here. It did go through once or twice into this pane. Well, you can see the edge there. I'm not very good at judging measurements, guessing. Well, it's got a wee bit of thickness to it. It's not thick by any manner of means. And still to go the rest of the way around. It started around the hinges. It's being curved. My intention was to use a wee flat sanding tube. Probably it's a bit bigger than that, but only about that width. But it's flat on the end. This actually worked out much better. I can go very gently with it, and yeah, depending on how close to the end. It doesn't turn. It turns quite slowly at the end. It's much more gentle at the tip if you don't press too hard. But that's still to clean the glue off all the way around. It does take a long time. It took me about an hour to do. I have to see from about here to here. It's literally, in fact, possibly here. It's hard to see when all the dust is here, just where things are at. I've left a bit. I'm erring on leaving stuff rather than taking it away. And there is somewhere along here, yeah. It's not. I've not taken a lot out. That was actually the wheel. I don't know if you can see that. It's just a wee. It's hard to get this light to. A wee gouge there. I'm feeling there's another one somewhere along here. It's easier. Well, yeah. You can take it off, but you can't put it back on. Yeah, it's a long process. Hopefully, we'll get a nice result in the end. I'm going to have to polish up the inside of this. If you can see, there are a few wee scratches. I've heard of people repairing scratched CDs with toothpaste. Just a very, very, very mild abrasive, very fine. I might use car polishing, call it T-cut, basically takes a layer of the paint off, very, very thin layer. Can take out some very small scratches, possibly, like that. You can do the same with perspex plastic lens covers you get nowadays in headlights that get dulled with they go sort of foggy with the sunlight over time. Well, they go foggy over time. It's not condensation on the inside, it's actually a film on the outside of them. If you take T-cut, you can rub that film off. Again, just enough to clear it. I don't want to make this too thin. If I can get it good before, once this sheet of perspex is on, there'll be no accessing it. So if I can, yeah, and it's there, it will remain there. It'd be nice to have it's a big window. It was never perfect initially, but yeah, I like to do the best job I can. And for the time it takes, it won't take me, yeah, it'll be a very small percentage of the time spent doing the polishing. Worth it. I like to do the best job I can. Always. The job's worth doing, it's worth doing as well as you can. You get paid and the satisfaction of seeing the finished job. Yeah. I'll give you more updates as I go. My plan is to use the edge of the sheet. It's a rectangular sheet. I'll get one corner cut to fit and then cut out, make the cutouts and around these hinges all along, and then trim. The sheet's a bit bigger than the window, so trim the sheet down. I'll try and get, again, I can remove from the sheet but I can't add to it, so trim it down, get these hinges. If I can get all these hinges to match, then it's just cutting this edge. And I can go with this grinding wheel or yeah, grinding tip. It's a stone, just in case anyone's wondering. Really abrasive stone. Good old Lidl, Parkside. I remember how much this cost. I had to repair it. It had an issue with one of the, not even sure, one of the components on the circuit board had unsoldered itself. The wire had broken. It wasn't very securely soldered. Took me a wee while to figure out what it was, but managed to get it soldered back on. Used a bit of fuse wire. Soldered the fuse wire on to the circuit board and then soldered the component back onto the fuse wire. And it's back working again. Okay, one-handed. No, yeah, it's working again. Yeah, very coming to its own for the first time. Really, I've had it a while. There's no other way of getting that off, I don't think. Nice. Update. There'll be more to come.